Hello, hi there. Going over why I get a little hostile every once in a while. We'll go over that on another video at another time. Just remain calm. Also, I'm just saying, me on the debates. I'm not watching the debates. I already know I'm voting for Ben Carson because the guy is one of the most impressive people I've ever heard of. When they started talking about his background, I was like blown away by how just wow what the guy has accomplished in his life. So um, I plan on voting for him, and I'd like to see him to be the next president. If he becomes the next president, every time he does something conservative in my favor, and then if he does something liberal and it's not a total slap in Republicans' face, and he actually works well for all of us, the people and the government, um, then I'm gonna call people racist. And those people will truly be a real racist, not a fake wannabe pretend racist that people are trying to pretend and make people believe they are over Obama. Because you are not racist if you call Obama uh, the N word, if you call him a dirty backstabber, if you call him yeah, the N word. If you call him that, you're not, because he is not black. If you said that to Dr. Ben Carson, you are a bigot piece of shit. Yes, you are. Because he is really black. So, anytime he does something favorably after I've been watching bullshit crammed in my face and shit, lies, I will call you out as a racist, bigot piece of shit. So, yeah, the mainstream media better hope he does not get in charge, because it's also another way that I see how I'm going to take the media over, the propagandist media here in America. Just at least kill them and let somebody else take over. If I don't take over from them and run that shit with truth, then I hope somebody will step up and take their absence when they're killed. When the total media is totally destroyed and killed and gone. Done. By racist media, liberal media, by you racist, liberal, womanizing piece of crap ass media, liberal media, you racist, race baiting, womanizing piece of freaking shit. You take ESPN with you when you go. They're going to ruin it and kill fucking sports while they're at it too for every fucking motherfucker in this country. That's right. They're gonna kill sports for everybody. You know why? Because sports is not political. Sports is where we go to get away the fuck away from politics. You fucking dumb fucking idiots. Fuck you, you fucking Nazis. This fucking piece of shit called the Tea Party uh, liking to ISIS, just like ISIS or something. All right. Well, all I can say is you and all them Black Lives Matters pieces of shit and all them other pukes. Um, I'd really like to have a war right here. So keep pushing it. Keep pushing it, because we're gonna have us a good old fashioned civil war right here in this motherfucker once again. So I don't need to go listen to no Republican debate, because I already know Trump is sitting there playing this thing like he thinks he's gonna win this thing if he acts like an animal, or if he acts like a chump up there. So he's he's acting like a big asshole all of a sudden, and he's been acting like this for a while. But there's a time to be an asshole, and there's a time to be straight up with people and tell them the fucking truth, you know and not a time to be a wise ass motherfucker. There's a time where you need to buck up and fucking man up and be tough, but not be a wise cracker. And this is not the time to be a wisecracker. So I I would have to say that I applaud Marco Rubio for his truthful comments and his way of being. I'm starting to appreciate uh, straight up human beings again that don't clown around all the time. The reason why I was mad at Marco Rubio is because I felt he came down here and clowned his constituents, and I helped the guy in his 2010 campaign. I made phone calls for the guy for months. I mean, months. I did this because I wanted to. I didn't. I wasn't trying to get anything out of it except for to help my country. I want my country to be the place that it's meant to be, a safe haven for real refugees if they come here, for they can be safe. Money can come here and it can be safe. Money is supposed to be safe here. People and their families are supposed to be safe here. And people mistreated by thugs and pure straight up dictators and horrible people like terrorists that are able to get away from that crap and break free from that and come to the Americas, to come to America. All of America should be a safe haven by now. And instead of all of South America being a safe haven, all of Canada being a safe haven in this whole region, now we have a president who's acting just like the dictators. Obama is acting just like the dictators, where all these knuckleheads come from all these different countries, and then they're coming here. They're gonna vote Democrat because they're that stupid. They're that ignorant and that stupid. So they want to go ahead and try to call me names and maybe even fucking start some shit with me out here, fucking try some fucking wicked shit on me because you're stupid. Because you're not fucking smart. You're talking about somebody right here, somebody who forced themselves to go and become more intelligent, not more fucking idiotic. So when I hear these Black Lives Matters people and all these other people, you're only making people stupid. You're only making people more dumb. You're taking the education straight out of people. You're not benefiting anybody. You're not helping anybody. You are actually causing more problems. So I would really love to go civil war here in this place. And then after that, tighten it up with old fashioned 1775 revolution, however long it takes for a revolution to take place and reconstruct the government exactly. Start a brand new government here the same way that they did when we detached ourselves from England. That's why we have a First and Second Amendment, you dumb shits, is because of that hostile shit that happened back then. George Washington, anybody who talks smack about him, should ought to have a fist punched through their face and hurt them and feel every bit of it while they slowly die from that. If they talk shit about our forefather, our first president of America, people, there's no tis of thee, no standing up for this America, no saying, I'll kill you. I will kill you over my country. I will kill you over my family. I'll straight kill your ass. Is that what you want? You want people dead? You want important people who you guys think is important dead because you're fucking with my country, because you're fucking with my people. And then you want to call good people who work hard, who pay for every fucking thing with their tax money, you want to call them a racist, even though the guy who you're calling them a racist over isn't even really black like what you guys think. He's not. He's dark skinned a little bit dark skinned, but he is no black man. I guarantee you. There's books written about it. So, on to the Democrat debate. Here's the Democrat debate for you. Patty cake, oh dear, there's the media, go media. Oh, patty cake, oh, beautiful. Oh, here's the Democrat debate. That's the Democrat debate for you. Lies, broken promises, failed campaign speeches, just a bunch of bullshit. People are still sucking up, and they're gonna still race down there to go and vote for these stupid ass idiots. So, tell me, you could break down every lie of the Democrat debate. From '08, go look at that one. Go look at 2012 one, and go look at this one here, and you can break down every lie. So, is Donald Trump scary? Is he like Ross Perot kind of scary? So, I don't understand why, if if Ross Perot was threatened or something like that, why he wouldn't just drop out of the race altogether. He had to go into the independent party because that's what the terrorists told him. So he sucked up and listened to a bunch of terrorists. Tell you what, I'm not even wealthy. I don't even have the money to go after people like Ross Perot or Donald Trump. But if I had money like that and somebody fucked with me, some terrorists, they would be one skinned up dead motherfucker. I'm telling you, they would be covered in bacon, grease. They might even be sizzled. Flip them sizzled like bacon. So I don't understand this anti-American sentiment. We can't go into Iraq. We can't do this and that whenever these people are making terrorist havens, camps, where people come out of those regions into other places of the world with fake passports or however they do it to get onto planes that are going to America, Australia, or wherever, England, and they're gonna, you know, embrace yourself, you brace yourself because they're going to bring um, all these wicked terrorists to be our neighbors right here in our own countries. People like Obama and all these socialist pieces of garbage are gonna flood the gates with all of these refugees. All I can say is there's a time to live, a time to die, a time to laugh, and a time to cry. And It's like time for us to make people die and cry. So I don't need to look at no stupid debate to know that I'm voting for Ben Carson. I hope maybe he picks maybe Rubio to be his vice president. How's that? Then Rubio can be the next president after they do a thing like that with him. Kick Trump out of the party. He's not He's not a straight up individual. He already said he wasn't going to legalize marijuana. If you stand up for the Constitution and people's rights, then you have to understand that people were lied to about marijuana in the first place. And that's where I come back to feeling like I'm a little bit independent. Not so much liberal or conservative. Maybe liberal and conservative make you independent like that. Excuse me. But I think that it is definitely people's rights. It's their people's right to um be able to smoke weed if they fucking feel like smoking weed. And not only that, but I also felt like it was people's right if they did a certain drug. Go ahead and fucking do that crack if that's what you really fucking want. Make it cheap for them, right? I've been saying for a long time now that I think people that are on drugs should have a common approach with their own doctors and give them a personal doctor that they can all go to and get some kind of medical crack or whatever the hell these people are on. But weed should be legal, right? It should be ran just like alcohol. People shouldn't have their constitutional rights taken away from them. So, and I'm not sure if being homosexual really defines your constitutional rights like that. It says sex, so it means as a man. You can't screw me around as a man, not as a homosexual. I don't have to go fucking gay in order to have constitutional fucking rights here, do I? Is that what the deal is? So I'm confused. I really don't under fucking stand. We were saying for a long time that we wanted to see the laws be changed for people who are in a homosexual relationship to where they didn't have to get married, but that they could be recognized in public, um, a mutual relationship, so that the law wouldn't fuck them over if they went to a hospital and one of them got sick or something like that, their ass would be covered. But I do not truly believe that they want to be married or even understand that marriage is not a constitutional bearing thing on two men being a fag or two women being a lesbian. I just don't buy that. So here we are on the debates. We got patty cake being played by the Democrats. They're going to lie to you. You can go back anytime they had a debate, and you can use YouTube as a tool to see all the lies, the candid lies that they had with Obama, with Hillary. What they're saying now is the same thing. It's not a different storyline. And the Republicans really kind of disgust me the more that they're attacking each other and explaining to people, because obviously there's a lot of people that are very understanding. They don't understand what the fuck is going on in their country. They understand inflation's way the fuck up here. Your budget and everything is just your belt's busted. They understand that. They get it. But they don't fucking understand. They fucking find ins and outs about what's going on with their country and their political system, and how Obama and the liberals are really, they're pushing for a complete change of government so they can go communism. Go look up socialism and communism. That's what they want, right? Go see what it does to a nation. They'll have to change us all the way, completely, the whole government, the whole system. The Republicans are being forced to where they're going to have to reevaluate the whole Constitution and everything and go back to the very beginning of when the country got started again. So we're, either way, we're being forced to have to restart and reset our government. So I'm not listening to the debates, okay? I've been listening to it and wise up enough to where I don't need to hear any of them. Uh, I should have been in '07 when Obama was campaigning on lies, and should have been paying attention to it. But I failed to, and decided I wasn't going to. So I hope Ben Carson wins, and as soon as he does all of the favorable stuff that I feel is necessary for this country right now. Coming from a conservative standpoint, I'm going to call people a racist every time, but that, that sounds stupid. That's really makes people sound stupid. Say I'm sitting here, I'm explaining something why Obama's a dumbass. They're like, "Oh, you're just a racist." Well, that just makes you sound like you can't keep up with the debate and you cannot even explain where you're coming from. You just want the guy to be able to do whatever he wants, regardless if it's taking all of our rights away. You look at it solely like he's taking my rights away, but he's taking everybody's freedom and rights away. For who? The unions? For George Soros? For the Weather Underground? you know? So I think I will. I will call him racist a little bit, but it's definitely going to be after I explain, because we always explain, people who are on the right always explain why they're so pissed. So Yes, this is just a time when you cannot hide your political position and how you feel anymore. I come from Roseburg, Oregon, and I did campaign stuff there for George Bush in 2004. I helped register people to vote. We could get people, if they wanted to be a Republican, I could take their registration right to the party and get them registered that day, my party said. Or if they wanted to be a Democrat, I left them the thing and told them where the courthouse was, and they would get you registered within a day at the courthouse. But anyway, so um, up to this point, all I can say is um, we've blown it really bad as a country. I've had people slam doors in my face before over this stuff. So I just lost my track of thought. So I have to go. Peace. But I ain't listening to no stupid debate. I'm not listening to it. I'm voting Ben Carson.